The Gong Show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host and star of the show, Chuck Perry.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Lady We'll be back to meet our little celebrities to find out what they think of Lady B. Right after this message.
We have
Welcome back to the Gong Show, folks. And now let's meet our little celebrities. As my great-grandfather Gabby Barris once said, here's a good old boy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet a fave, Johnny Paycheck. Hey, John. John, what do you think of Lady B?
I thought she's just great. I gave her an 8.
She's at an 8. An 8's a little wiggling. She's a funny lady, and I love her. Joanne Worley. Joanne, Lady B.
Oh, Lady B. You know, I have an outfit exactly like that. But I don't wear it out in public. I give you 7 because you're so cute.
7. Good score. What can you say about this man that hasn't already been said about Lillian Gish? Ladies and gentlemen, Paulsen. The delightful Lady B.
Nice, simple family dance, and I'll bring her along to the picnic next year.
7, I gave you 22, Lady B. Thank you very much for being on the show. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, next up is a guy who says some of his best friends are plants. However, he's currently on probation for smoking one of his best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Bob Porter. Do it, Bobby.
I hold the mortgage, I hold the lease. The old homestead belongs to me. But what about the niece? There's gotta be a way for me to win the day. I've got the widow in my power. But if I had the niece, the deed I would release and pull those petals from that flower. If she helped me win that little puss, it's a happy day for Widow Picklepuss. But if the widow fails to cooperate, it's over the hill to the poor house. There's gotta be a way for Mary Jane to say, I'm on her to obey you, ha-ha. And with good luck or not, I know that there's got to be a way.
Bob. The crowd just loved you. They just hollered, yowzer, yowzer. Joanne, what do you think of Bob Porter?
Oh, I've always loved a good villain. You're wonderful, Bobby.
See that? You are wonderful, she said. That's a nice thing to say. Pat Paulsen.
I lost it and Bob found it. There we go. An 8. All right,
An 8. John?
Only because I hate villains.
Yeah.
But I gave him a 7.
There you go. A very measly 23 points, but better than a normal villain. Very good. Oh, man, it's a nice villain. Here's a kind of a guy who we like on the Gong Show. Serious, dedicated, rational performer who wears a little fun fur on his chin. Ladies and gentlemen, Laszlo.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings and salutations. You know, I'm so glad to be back here again in Hollywood. I was recently in my hometown of Budapest, Hungary. You know, and I had a terrible flight back. My wife gave me her pocketbook. She said, well, you put it on the rack, so I put it up there, and then she says, bring it down. And, you know, the entire flight, I was taking it up and down and up and down. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I just flew in from Budapest, and boy, are my arms tired. All right, thank you very much. You know, yes, the bus on the way back, there was only one seat on that bus, you know, so I told the driver, well, take my wife, please, you know. My wife is a terribly nervous person. She cannot stay in one place for very long at all. She goes from the couch to a chair, the other room, you know. When she sits around the house, she really sits around the house, you know. Really. And I was on a bus in Hungary, and I asked the driver, does this bus stop when it gets to Lake Balaton? And he says, I tell you something, Sonny, if it doesn't, we're all going to get terribly wet. Hey, listen, I love all of you. I'd like to take you home with me, but, hey. He can take this bow and... Oh,
No, Johnny.
No, please. Next
Johnny
time I do impressions, all right?
Oh, Johnny, why did you do that to that funny man?
You know, I don't know. Somebody said gong him. I did.
Oh, see that? Johnny, the voice of the people. The voice of the people. We'll be back with more stuff right after this message.
First, no.
We're coming, Johnny Paycheck. We're coming. This next girl came out from New York by bus. She would have taken a plane, but you already saw the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Little Nips herself. Oh, I love this girl. Has a way with a song. She sort of reminds me of Carmen McRae. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here's Mela McCarr.
Difference a day made 24 hours from the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. I guess today, today I'm part of you. And that's a good day. Then you said you were mine. What is this? There's a rainbow before me. Skies above.
difference with you. And the difference.
Oh, you do carry it too, man. Oh, so good. Pat, what do you think of Mella McCaw?
I gave her a 9.
A 9. Isn't that nice? No? Johnny Paycheck?
I thought she was great. I gave her a 9, too.
A 9. Isn't that good? Menzo. Joanne Worley?
Well, the Menzo gave you the big numbers because you're so pretty and you do sing beautifully. But I wrote an 8 down there.
8. How do you like that? Menzo. Goodbye, Mel. 26 points, Mel. Oh, well. That was a little miss. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Kicking Grass. Do it. We ended just a little bit. It was just a soup song. A soup song late. Oh, wonderful Kicking Grass. Johnny Paycheck, what do you think of this group?
I think they're good, buddy. You did good, boys. I'll give you a 10.
See that? It's cash. And you were worried. Joanne Worley.
Well, in spite of the sloppy ending, which wasn't their fault, they get a 10.
It wasn't? Pat Paulsen.
I love bluegrass. I love red grass and brown grass, too.
30 points. Way to go. All right. We'll be back with more stuff right after this message. All right.
Believe the price of popcorn?
Folks, in case this man doesn't succeed here today, he can always go back to his regular job. He's a professional mourner. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Bink Mangano. Bink, they gonged your air. Joanne,
Well-
why did you do this to poor Bink in his large tube?
Are you kidding? I'm sure all the dogs and cats out in television land are climbing the walls.
Climbing the
from
walls,
that.
Bink,
It is
climbing
for
the
them.
walls. But thank you just the same. You made it. Goodbye, old Bink. Dear old Bink. Just got whacked right when he was in his arpege. It's time for the Prince of Puns. It's the whip-poor-will of wonder. It's the wizard of... It's the unknown comic!
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. You woke me up to do it. Then you didn't want to do it. Then I couldn't do it. So we didn't do it. Birds do it. Bees do it. No, but... I feel in a pretty good mood. Just got a dog for my girlfriend, which is not a bad trade. All right. Hey, anybody hear about the 60-second sex maniac? No? You got a minute? All right, Juggy baby. Juggy. Come here, Juggy baby. Anybody want to buy a little dope? I'm just kidding. What? Hey, Juggy baby. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hatch.
Hatch who?
Get in tight. Everybody put Juggy baby down, you know. They're all talking about Robert Redford. But Robert Redford, take away his blonde hair, his good looks, his personality, his talent. What do you got? Chuck Barrett. Hey, I'm just kidding. Get this thing.
We'll be back with more stuff right after this message.
The sun will rise.
Followed by What's My Line?
Welcome back, your old Gong crew. The 30 points winner is kicking grass. Congratulations. Thank you all. Johnny Paycheck, Joanne Worley, Pat Paulsen, Carol Connor, Milton DeLund, the Paulsen Stars. Red Roll, I'll miss you. Dave P. Morton, wherever you are. Steve Jean, the Little Banco. Della Bella, bye, Ben. Bye, y'all.
Get in touch with Game Show Network. Log on to our website and play our games or email us your questions and comments. It's www.sony.com/GameShowNet.